Good morning, East Jackson. Today is Wednesday, November 3rd, 2021. Today's lunch menu: choice 1, hamburger; choice 2, hot dog; choice 3, PB&J. Served with baked beans, slaw, fries, and fruit. Tomorrow's breakfast will be a biscuit. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the East Jackson Pledge. We, the Eagles of East Jackson Elementary, pledge to respect and help each other, take care of our school, and be responsible for achieving our goals. Please remain standing for the moment of silence. I want you to think, how will you make the best of today? Okay, I am super excited to announce the winners for the Teacher Beanstack Reading Challenge. So for the month of October, teachers participated in a reading challenge where they logged their minutes. All of our teachers logged 4,715 minutes all together. That is super exciting, teachers. In third place is Miss Morris with 622 minutes logged. In second place is Miss Garner with 1,015 minutes for the whole month of October. And in first place is the competitive Miss Wilson with 1,395 minutes. Congratulations to these three teachers. If you are interested in a little challenge, I would like for you to total up the amount of time that Miss Morris, Miss Garner, and Mrs. Wilson read for the whole month. If you can find the total number of minutes for those three ladies and you get it correct, you will win a prize. So turn in your answer to Miss Wheeler or Miss Jamison in the Media Center. And on Monday's news of next week, I will announce the winner. So again, if you can total up how many minutes Miss Morris, Miss Garner, and Mrs. Wilson have read together, turn in your math, make sure your name's on it, and turn it into us in the Media Center. I'm also super excited to announce our Fall in Love with Reading Beanstack Challenge for the students. So we have been working on a challenge for the whole month of October and November, and right now these are the leaders. So we have Jessie Bagley in third place with 469 minutes, Johnny Jones, 551 minutes, and right now leading our third through fifth graders is Grayson Nichols with 571 minutes logged. It is not too late, students, to join our challenge and start logging your time. I do want to give a shout out to these friends who have also logged in some time. We have Cam Rinke, Kale Crawley, Mason Tagenthorst, Jace Seagraves, Ella and Emery Beecham, Maddox Bowen, Michaela Renrick, Sydney Funes, Camden Irwin, Zoe Townsend, Allison Gomez Cisneros, Keaton Schultz, Martha Cornelius, Ainsley Bouchard, Caroline Fleeman, Burke Jones, Mason Statham. We have Sydney Crouch, Brooklyn Waite, Carter Varnado, and Benjamin McEver. So if you didn't hear your name called, make sure you join our Beanstack Reading Challenge. I hope you have a great day, Eagles. Don't forget, under today's announcements, we have another commercial from Miss Kennedy's fifth graders on our 7 Mindsets lesson for the week. If you are a third through fifth grade teacher, you may want to stay tuned and watch our Beanstack tutorial so you can have your students log in and join our challenge if they haven't already. So I hope you guys have a great day. Hey everybody, I wanted to give a quick Beanstack tutorial for our 3rd through 5th graders. So if you have not yet logged into Beanstack or you've kind of forgotten what it is, I want to show you. It is a really cool reading resource that we have where you can log your minutes. We have some challenges that we put every couple of weeks or every month. We'll change them up. But when you're on your Clever page, if you scroll down, you're going to see this little heart with some blue and red coming from it, Beanstack. Go ahead and click on it. So if you have been in Beanstack, you have probably signed up for our latest challenge, but if you have not, you're going to see right here that you don't have any challenges. So this student right here has not been into Beanstack yet. So when you scroll down, all the challenges that are available for you are going to be down here at the bottom, and you can select the ones that you want to participate in. Right now we just have one challenge, and it's our Fall in Love with Reading challenge. It goes all the way through the end of November. So if you have this down here, you can click on it and you're going to join the challenge. So you're going to log all the minutes that you spend reading to earn badges, okay? So we can click Join Challenge. So now you can see right here underneath where it says Caroline's Challenges, she now has our Fall in Love with Reading challenge. So I'm going to show you a couple different things that you can do. So you can log time when you're at home. You can log time when you're here at school. You can set a little timer. So if you are reading here at school and you have your computer, you can go to, and click on it first, open up our challenge. So you can scroll down and see right now we've got no minutes, no badges, but we can fix that. So now we're going to go in here to log reading. So there's 2 different ways that we can do this. So if I am starting reading and I want to have a reading timer going while I have my book out, I can start my reading timer. Or if I read last night, I read 20 minutes at home, then I can go ahead and log it when I come to school the next day. So let's just show what the reading timer looks like. So whenever I'm ready, I have my book out, my computer's opened, and I have some independent reading time in the classroom, I can start my timer, and I'm going to just have it going for the entire time that I'm reading. Make sure that you stop it if you're pulled for a reading group, or if you go to the bathroom, or if you do something that way that it is an accurate representation of how much time you have spent reading, okay? I can go back. So now if I want to log my reading, so let's say I didn't start my reading timer, but I want to log my 20 minutes that I read last night at home, or 30 minutes, however much it was. I'm going to go right here to log minutes. Let's say it was last night. So last night Caroline read 20 minutes. I have to write my title. So let's say she read Charlotte's Web. It won't let you save it if you don't have a title. You can even see that there's a couple choices, and if you see the one, I know it was written by E.B. White, so I can click there. You don't have to do that part, okay? Now, if you have finished a book and you want to write a review, you can totally do that. So other friends can come on there and see what you thought about Charlotte's Web and if it's something that they would like to do, or if something they would like to read. So now if I have my time, I can see that it fixed it. 0 hours, 20 minutes. I read Charlotte's Web. I'm going to click on log. Yay, so I've got my first one, my Benny Bean. So I have logged in for the very first time. So now if I want to, the next day I come in, I want to log my reading, I can log my minutes, and you notice that you've got this little green dot. When you see that green dot, that means that is a day that you logged in minutes. So I can log time here at school, and then I can go home and do it again, so I can earn more minutes if I'm reading extra time inside and outside of school. If I read for so many days in a row, it's going to give me like a little fire symbol that I'm on a reading streak. And you can just kind of go in throughout the month and see how much time you've read. It's a really cool way to keep track of your time. And at the end of the month, November 30th, I'm going to do a little announcements session for our Fall in Love with Reading to see who are the leaders. And I'm going to give a shout out to all those people who have at least joined our challenge and have read a little bit. So I cannot wait to go in here and see who has signed up. Let's see, and I did want to show you guys this right here. So if you've written a review, you can go and see all the reviews that you've written. You can come right here and see peer reviews. And we already have several friends, I'm super excited about this, who have written some reviews on books for this challenge. So we have Emery, and Jesse in 5th grade, and it shows the titles that they've read. So you can go in and kind of take a peek at some books that other 3rd through 5th graders have read. So if you are thinking about reading Blended, Emery has given it some hard eyes, so it must be really good. Jesse read Timmy Failure, really, really good. So if you're looking for that one, that would be a good choice. So you can make sure you're in your challenge. And for that time period, you can go over to reviews and you can look at peer reviews if you were looking for some book suggestions. So it's a really cool resource, and we're going to look at it some more. But I'm challenging all of our 3rd through 5th graders to at least log in to Clever, find Beanstack, and join our Fall in Love with Reading challenge. So you guys can log minutes here at school. You can log minutes at home. But it's a really cool way for us to motivate each other, to write some reviews, and to get suggestions for some really good books. So come see me if you have questions about Beanstack, but it is an awesome thing for you guys to just kind of play around with.